all the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful new month of buttons that need to be checked. Yes, it is April 1st, and no, nothing in this episode is an April Fool's joke. I know the FGC loves to do April Fools, but I'm not gonna do it here, mostly because I forgot it was April Fools until after the fact. So either way, everything is true. We's about to get it. Chapters down below. Let's unpack. Let's go. All right, first up for Is This Game Not Canceled? I am so confused. Buttons that need to be checked. Now, that's actually not my statement, even though I do agree with it, but let's unpack because that statement was on Twitter. We'll get to it, but that, man, it has like almost 30,000 likes. Either way, let's check this out. So apparently 2XKO, they just dropped a character by the name of Akali. Revealed her like, what was it, like a day ago? I think it's 13 hours ago by the time I'm recording this. People are losing their mind. They're like, yo, this is what's up. But apparently there's another downside to it all. So we'll get all of that. Also the discussion and also some reaction from some actual League of Legends players. Let's get it. Let's unpack.
Kinku,
all right, this is my first time seeing this.
I couldn't care less about your honor as long as you fight for what's right.
Stay where I can see you, assassin.
Then I wouldn't be much of an assassin, Darius. Up here!
My turn.
You're going down.
I mean, she looks clean.
Not one step further.
Okay, so we got Ibuki in the game. They done put Ibuki in 2SKO.
You didn't really think you could beat me, did you?
Damn, with all the smoke, the mix-ups.
Ready.
Holy shit, she's teleporting everywhere.
Smoke.
Got Nightcrawler in this bitch.
That here. It's been a while since I had this much fun. Ready? Try guessing right next time.
Did she literally just say, try guessing right next time? All right, let's continue.
Hostiles, we're gonna have to stand our ground.
You stand
Golly.
on the ground and I'll take care of
Where the hell is she at?
You won't escape. This is your execution.
Wow.
Fine,
Wow, hold on, let me rewind. That was dope animation. Hold on.
You won't escape.
Where?
This is your execution. Fine, balance.
Wow.
In depth. I'm done waiting for change. Time to act.
Yo. Okay, I don't know how the original character looks because I never played League, but just from this presentation and me being new to the League world, right? To some Akali, that looked dope. I like the execution, I like the animation, I like the Ibuki vibes, like that looked dope. And from the reactions that I'm seeing in the community, it's kind of mixed. So far though, as far as just her, a lot of people are like, this is dope as hell. Like if we go down to the comments just below this, by the way, this was released like 13 hours ago, and underneath the trailer, it has over 168,000 views. Then we go to the comments, you're talking about try guessing right next time. It's a crazy voice line, that's what I'm talking about. And despite everything that's happened, please don't abandon the game. Keep it up. There are many more characters and things to add. And as a Chip main, I know who I'm playing now, and she's got that Ninja Gaiden dive. What else? She looks so sick. This smoke mechanic is so creative. What else we got? Welcome back, Ibuki. Listen. Did anybody else not think of Ibuki when they were watching this trailer? A lot of people like digging this, right? Now, when I first read that tweet, the one that was basically the title of this video right here, was this game not canceled? I'm so confused. I noticed this popped up in my timeline, and obviously they're quote retweeting the trailer that we just watched. Underneath it though, this tweet has 29,000 likes. Just for, is this game not canceled? I'm so confused. 29,000. People underneath are responding saying, no. Who said it was canceled? The game is doing fine. Was there not a whole bit about it being canceled? They're responding to that. They laid off most of the staff. Doesn't mean it won't be getting updates, but they'll be slower. It's not a crazy concept, but frankly, you don't need a large team to keep running the game. That has 2,000 likes. Underneath, they respond saying, I never said anything about a crazy concept. I was just under the impression that the game was going to die. That has 2.7 thousand likes. Underneath it, what else we got? The game is nowhere near dead. They just overestimated the adoption rate. They had to scale back. The issue was really poor marketing. Almost nobody heard of the game, and the name doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Then I noticed under another thread right here, this has 10,000 likes. They said first look at Akali, and is that Senna? Am I saying that correctly? Senna is coming to 2XKO. You see her, and I'm not familiar with her below, but I guess people are talking some smack about some Senna right here. Going down below, what do we got? You see one thumbs up, and Senna is such a stupid choice for the game, but she looks so good, I don't really care. And Akali was obvious, but why is Senna here? Senna looks insane, love her design in 2XKO. Now going down below, people are like, I guess Akali in this version doesn't look how she does in League, because I saw quite a few people complaining about the design, saying just why. And you see how she looks here, pretty dope, right? But here, I guess they're talking about her shaved head. Is that why people are pissed? But has 151 likes, and we need more monsters. The roster is boring as fuck. Not adding this guy. What is up with that hairstyle, for God's sakes? Once again, I guess this is how Senna looks, I believe, in League. And what else? I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with their game. So somebody who likes it. Oh, and up top they're saying a beautiful black girl. Underneath, what else we got? Bro, did we seriously add Senna instead of stuff like Zach, Gragas, Mortabazia, a bunch of names I can't pronounce? But you know, there's a bunch of League characters that people are pissed off that thought they should have gotten in there before Senna. And I thought they were doing one character per season. Are they locking in because of the negative feedback and publicity? That has about 37 likes. Going on, somebody posted this saying 2XKO losing Riot staff wasn't just a game issue, but an industry issue. We still play and support at all times. Actually, tonight, just for Breakout Series, we got another 2XKO tournament, baby. Come play and sign up in a few minutes. So it looks like you still got community, and right here they say combo breaker, still got community actually backing it. We're back to the point, right, where somebody's like, I'm confused. Was this game not supposed to be dead? And like I said, that tweet almost had 30,000 likes. Because a lot of people were under the impression, including myself, like, okay, they're downsizing. Apparently this is the same thing that happened to their card game. So they were like, it's only a matter of time before this game slows down. Some people were saying like, oh, it's not going anywhere because they're still dropping bombs like this. But then I even made a video saying, yeah, this is cool and all, but this year's already spoken of. Like they had this whole game plan for this year planned out. So I mean, I don't know why we would expect anything else for this year. Now it's the next year and the following years that everybody's kind of looking at, like how much support is it going to get then? This one was planned out already. So how about next year and then year after? Is it slowly going to start to die then? Even Dirty Low texted me about this character. He was like, man, this character looks like Nightmare, a mixed up zoner, killer teleports in the game. God, we are going to get mixed up so hard. It just sucks because this character looks great, but the future doesn't look too good for this game in general. They need to come out and give us a roadmap for the future. Too much uncertainty in the air with this game. So Dirty Low's a fan, but he's like, still too much uncertainty in this game. Even like going deeper, I wanted to know like, was there any like League players that actually play this game? What did they think? I couldn't find any videos of like League players actually playing this and telling us their thoughts. So I dug a little deeper. First off, when I went to Reddit, they were talking about the name, like could Riot have not picked a worse name? If you go down to the thread, there's almost 300 comments. A lot of people like, yo, this is such a horrible name. You can't abbreviate it. It has nothing to do with League. People are like, I thought it meant double KO, which I think ultimately that's what it means, 2XKO. And if that's the case, I'm just learning this today. But either way, you think about it, yeah, that's always been the number one complaint. At first it was Project L, which still not the best, but at least it had an L, you know, which could stand for League. But no, they named it 2XKO, and that was a whole thing. We don't have to beat that horse to death because we already talked about that. But 2XKO for a fighting game that's also based off of League really does make no sense. It's like, how do you expect people to connect those dots? You have such a big IP in League. Why not throw something in there? And people just in this whole thread are giving like examples. League of Legends Double KO, Runeterra Knockout, League of Legends The Fighters, Riot, League of Legends. So you see a lot. I don't know if they maybe had to pay for rights. I wouldn't think so if this is Riot's game, but I don't know. Like, it just seems like a no-brainer to name it something that people can automatically correlate to. But even deeper right here, I noticed in another thread, question, do any league players or are any league players trying out 2XKO? What do you guys think of the game so far? The underneath, y'all, I was surprised. I really was, and I'll put some of these comments on the screen as I'm talking about them, but I'm talking about 98% of these comments that I read, they're all like, hey, I'm a league player here. I've been playing it since season 2, or I've been playing it for over a decade, and I rock with 2XKO. 1, because I feel like the entry barrier is a lot lower than other fighting games, or 2, I wasn't interested until I saw my character in the game, and I was like, yo, let me play it. Let me play duo, and I actually enjoyed it. There was one person that said, I feel like I'm like a fraud in a way, because like, how am I winning? I feel like I'm doing like casual rookie mistakes and I'm not getting punished for it. Maybe I need to increase my level of the game or something like that. But others are like, that's why I enjoy it, because I feel like I could finally play a fighting game and it makes sense. Not only visually, but like inputs, they're easy. Obviously, we don't have like motion input, so obviously that automatically eliminates that. I saw another comment too saying, I saw a meme/post come by this sub a few days ago and said something along the lines of, it's like playing League of Legends without playing League of Legends. Underneath, people are responding saying that's exactly it. It does feel like playing League without playing League. Even some saying like it feels like a mental break, because that community can be so toxic. I have no idea. I didn't even know they can get down like that over there. But they're like, that community could be so damn ill that playing this is kind of like relaxing my mind. I feel like I'm still playing League a little bit, but the community is not toxic, at least not yet. So all in all, I'm saying this because I was so curious to like, what do League players actually have to say about the damn game? And just off this thread, obviously this is not universal, but just off this thread, I'm talking about like 98% of all of them are speaking very highly of 2XKO. Hate the name, right? But as far as the gameplay, they seem like they rock with it. So once again, I thought this game was supposed to be canceled. I'm confused. Is y'all confused? I stand by the statement, and then Dirty Low seems like he also does, that we made previously. Like, this year was already spoken for. It was expected to be hype. Every character I've ever seen in this damn game, this character, I'm just loving the trailer. I don't know ultimately if I'm rocking with them solely, but I'm loving the trailer and the graphics. I mean, as far as like the animations. But the future of it, I'm more interested to see what's happening next year. But man, if they could rally this, because I even saw some league players say Riot was actually advertising this game on their side. Like they were putting it in commercials and stuff like that. So they were like, yo, they were actually showing it to us. I hadn't seen anything. That's why I was so confused. I was like, if you have this game with this big IP and you're crossing over and League has this huge following, why are you not targeting them? Why are you not advertising and getting your biggest content creators over there to play it? I wasn't seeing anything, so I was super confused. But lo and behold, it looks like some people are actually writing about it saying, no, we did see some commercials for it or some ads that they were showing us. But at the same time, then we saw reports that it fell off the charts pretty quick. Other people made the argument that, oh, it only fell off the charts because people already downloaded it. So of course it's not gonna remain there. I don't know. All I know is it's still kind of up in the air. It's still questionable. But for now, looks like people are rocking with this new character, or at least one of them, and looks like the community's backing it and still having a good time. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And that it is one more time, Butt Check family. Appreciate you on this beautiful day, man. This will more than likely be the only episode unless we got breaking news that comes out later today. Enjoy your April Fools and try not to get fooled by anything, man. We got a lot coming out. We probably got some sponsors coming up. We actually got some game sponsors coming up, so I'm super excited because none of this happens without you guys, man. I appreciate the mad love. So as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all, family. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
All right, and since it is April Fools, let's end it on some April Fools type of vibe. Item right here posted this today saying Street Fighter 6 is the greatest fighting game of all time. And that has 1,000 likes. Item says Street Fighter 6 is the greatest fighting game of all time on April Fools. So you already know what time it is. And there you have it.